The entertainment world may have seen many stories of celebrity friendships, but none can rival the captivating charm of the relationship between Jungkook and Kim Taehyung, two BTS stars who not only capture attention for their talent, but also for their indescribable closeness. And now, a whisper from behind the scenes is growing louder. Staff members who have remained silent until now have finally spoken out, and what they revealed has left armies in shock. Jungkook has never been willing to share Taehyung with anyone else. Since their debut together, Taehyung and Jungkook, or as they are more commonly known, Tikok, have demonstrated a bond that is impossible to fake. The two are like two magnetic poles drawn to each other, both on and off stage. Their eyes often seek each other out. Small touches, sudden hugs, and soft whispers in the midst of the crowd all serve as evidence of a relationship that goes beyond just hyung and dancing. However, this story doesn't stop at fan speculation alone. Some staff members involved in BTS's daily activities have begun to share eye-opening glimpses of their relationship. One staff member who worked on BTS's travel show production revealed, Jungkook is very protective of Taehyung. If someone gets too close to Taehyung, he changes. According to another staff member who worked on BTS's photo shoots, the dynamics between the two are striking. When Taehyung stands too long with one of the female staff members discussing costumes, Jungkook will approach. He doesn't say anything, but his body language changes. It's like he's saying, "This is my territory." There's even a story from one of the stage coordinators who witnessed Jungkook unconsciously brushing away a stylist's hand that was trying to adjust Taehyung's jacket. At first, we thought it was a coincidence, but after several similar incidents, we began to realize he's very protective of Taehyung. Though known as the cheerful, friendly, and laid-back golden maknae, Jungkook's other side emerges when Taehyung becomes the center of others' attention. Some staff members noted that Jungkook has a high emotional radar for Taehyung. He can sense changes in Taehyung's mood from a distance. When Taehyung looks sad, it doesn't take long for Jungkook to be by his side, whether just sitting or holding his hand, said a management staff member. But when Taehyung laughs loudly while joking with others, Jungkook will also come over, as if wanting to be part of the moment, or even take over. One BTS documentary video editor mentioned, "We have a lot of off-camera clips, and you won't believe how many Taekook moments were never aired because they were too intimate." Amid all the buzz and speculation, one thing remains clear. For Jungkook, Taehyung isn't just a friend. Taehyung is home, a comfortable place where he can laugh, cry, and be himself. In one rarely noticed interview, Jungkook once said, "I don't need many friends. What matters is that I have one who understands me." Like Taehyung. That statement may sound simple, but for those who follow every moment of Taekook's interactions, it's a confession. As these staff members' stories began circulating online, armies reacted swiftly. Hashtags like hashtag Taekook is real, hashtag protective Jungkook, and hashtag Jungkook only for Taehyung suddenly trended. Many began connecting the dots from moments in concerts, live streams, and variety shows, and noticed a pattern. Jungkook simply doesn't like sharing Taehyung. It's not that he's being rude, but more like he's overly protective and territorial, like someone who deeply loves another person but can't express it openly. Taekook is a story that doesn't need an official narrative. They don't need to announce anything, because their body language speaks volumes more than thousands of words. Some fans even liken their relationship to a love letter without words, written in their gazes, depicted in their silent smiles, and confirmed in their embraces that are too long to be called just friendship hugs. They are two hearts that understand each other without needing to speak, two souls that are united without needing to explain. When Taehyung turns his head, Jungkook is already there. When Jungkook is silent, Taehyung reads his mind. At every concert, we can see Jungkook glance back just to make sure Taehyung is okay. And in turn, Taehyung will search for Jungkook even amidst the roar of thousands of fans, as if only one person could bring him peace. There are many quiet moments that make fans' hearts race faster, like when the camera catches them exchanging small smiles when no one else is looking, or when they choose to sit close together, even though there are many empty seats around them, or when their voices grow softer as they speak to each other, as if the world has vanished and only the two of them remain. Their relationship isn't about words, but about feelings that overflow in silence. There's no verbal acknowledgement, but the world knows, and perhaps they know too, that there's something far deeper than just friendship, something hidden behind laughter, embraced in silence, and guarded like the most precious treasure. Recently, during a private backstage event, a makeup artist shared a funny yet touching story. When we tried to ask Taehyung to move seats because of the lighting, Jungkook immediately said, "Let me move instead. Hyung can stay there," with a smile, but it felt like a sweet threat. There was also an incident where a new dancer tried to get too close to Taehyung, excessively praising his voice. According to staff who witnessed it, Jungkook immediately came over under the pretext of wanting to practice choreography with Taehyung and took him away as if nothing had happened. But the atmosphere? Icy. Though there's never been an official confirmation, the series of actions, behind-the-scenes stories, and consistent little moments have made many people certain this is more than just a regular bromance. Staff members are now whispering what was once just fan speculation, that Jungkook, in his silence, has reserved a very special place in his heart for Taehyung, and that, in many instances, he can't hide those feelings. Because true love doesn't always need to be announced, it just needs to be cherished. And Jungkook? He cherishes Taehyung as if the world shouldn't touch him.